morning, our wonderful peeps out in YouTube land. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to pull a trick on our royal taste tester. And you'll see what the trick is here in a minute. But we're making homemade meatloaf. I don't use ketchup in my meatloaf. I don't care for ketchup. I use Jack Daniel's honey barbecue sauce. Best tasting barbecue sauce you ever want to eat. So what we're starting out with is a pound of ground beef, or a pound and a half of ground beef.
It's a 3-pound roll cut in half.
1 small or medium-sized bell pepper.
Chopped up in our handy dandy chopper.
Yeah, we love our little chopper. We use our big one for when we need to food process a lot, but right now with just 1 bell pepper, there's no point in dirtying up a food processor. But then we're going to put in 1 packet of Lipton onion soup mix. People, that gives your meat such a great flavor. And it's got so many good herbs and spices in it. We're going to put in 1 egg. Sorry, my bad. And we're going to put in a 1/2 cup to start out with of this. And since my 1/2 cup is still in the dishwasher, I'll put in 2 of these. Well, I would make it 2/3 of a cup. 2/3. 1/2 cup, 2/3 of a cup.
It's probably take more than that anyway.
A difference.
You'll probably end up taking more than that anyway altogether. So. Oh boy, it's thick.
Oh, it's worse than Heinz ketchup.
There it goes. There it goes.
You've heard the anticipation song to Heinz ketchup? Well, they used to have a commercial for Heinz ketchup, and they'd play the anticipation song. But honey barbecue sauce is so good. And especially the Jack Daniel's. It's the only kind I buy. Can you please? And there's a reason why she's wearing plastic gloves.
Well, not just because that's icky.
Well, that has nothing to do with it.
I see why they said one size fits most. These things are huge.
They are.
Yeah.
It should have been one size fits all. Okay. Now, for the trick part, she's going to add green food coloring to this. And we're not telling the royal taste tester about it. We're going to let her think that it's something wrong with it. Okay, girl, start mixing. This is going to be such an ugly meatloaf. But it'll still taste just as good.
Pull my glove back out.
That's what's wrong with the one size fits all.
Oh, I know. Like, I've had rubber bands like put around my wrist.
We got some, but it'd be hard to tell them where they're at.
If it wasn't for the dye, I'd just stick my hands in there. The left one's not coming off, but this right one's sure trying to. Okay, hold it tight.
I am. I'm holding it as tight as I can, girl.
Ugh.
But this is going to be one ugly looking meatloaf. I will guarantee that.
It's looking pretty bad.
I only ever did this one time, and it was on April Fool's Day.
Ah! Now this is...
See if you can't do it with the wooden spoon.
We get it. Get it a little more. And we'll get it into the meat really good. I'm still seeing a lot of red. So I want to make sure it's in the meat. Get this.
We will hide this, and I'll have the green in my pocket for just in case you don't believe us.
I hope it comes out like really green after it's
Mine did.
cooked though.
The time I did it for April Fool's, it did.
I just hope it comes out that green after it's cooked. That way she can really be like gross.
I want to freak her out.
Ew, what is this?
I'm needing a good laugh, and this would be one way of doing it.
Like, oh no. What happened?
And we're going to say, did my oven do that?
We were gonna make a different joke, but her daughter was like, "Oh, don't do that. People will make fun of you, and they'll
Yeah,
do this
we were
and
going
that."
to say something like, well, it was only expired by one day, but my daughter thinks that would be turned around on us.
Yeah, we get backlash for it. It's like, we're just trying to be funny.
We just trying to have a good time. And I need a good time right now.
If you know our humor, especially Kathy's humor.
One more thing we're going
That's
to
just
add
Kathy's
is
humor.
stovetop stuffing, and that's to finish thickening it up and getting it to hold together.
It might be pretty good and incorporated.
And this is the traditional sage. Usually I get savory herb, but they didn't have it. And you just mix that in, and it's a binding agent.
Yeah, because like most people use breadcrumbs, or some people use crackers.
And I don't. I like
What was it one?
flakes.
Oh, I saw a recipe and it was cornflakes.
Yeah, and it does make it nice and held together, but I don't care a lot for cornflakes. But that's just me. I'm more into traditional cooking.
I gotta put clothes on again for this. Hopefully they don't fall off this one.
Because when I create recipes, I want it to be recipes that you're not going to get in a restaurant. There's a lot of good restaurants out there. I'm not putting down restaurants. But I'm just saying that people who want to learn to cook, that's boys, girls, men, women. It's so easy. And you just get creative with it.
Well, yeah, it's easy to modify recipes to fit your taste too, because I never liked meatloaf. I always hated it, mainly because of the ketchup. And because it had onions in it, and I never liked cooked onions. So I just substituted onion powder just for the flavor. And I substituted barbecue sauce instead of ketchup, and it's perfect.
And I substitute the Lipton onion soup mix for the onions.
And there's all kinds of recipes if you don't like, because I like the onion taste and I like raw onions. I just don't like cooked onions. So, and recipes that call for like having onions in it, that are going to be cooked in it. I just use onion powder to still get the taste. So, you can always substitute or even omit, because a lot of times the recipes, you can omit one of them and it doesn't affect it that bad.
And it's according to who cooks it, whether or not you can eat it.
That's horrible.
She first started coming, when she first became my age, she hated potato salad and hated coleslaw.
And I technically still do, unless it's made with your recipe. It looks horrible.
Oh, this looks disgusting, people. But it's still going to taste just as good, don't it?
Yeah, it's just the... it's just
maybe that'll get it to where it'll...
Yeah.
Because we got to get it covered good. You want to completely cover your meatloaf. I sound worse than Joe Biden right now. You want to completely cover your meatloaf with the honey barbecue sauce, because you can't go wrong with the honey barbecue sauce. It is just so good. And you want to hide the green. So, I'm hiding all the green. Now, let them see what that looks like.
Which, when I make meatloaf, I like to wrap it in bacon.
But I don't, because I hate to waste good bacon. I like to eat that fried.
Oh, it tastes good when it's wrapped in meatloaf.
You want to preheat your oven, which I didn't preheat it, to 400.
But, yeah, gas oven.
Oh, you might want to get a sheet of aluminum foil. We use a gas oven, so you don't have to preheat it. Whereas if you're using an electric one, you gotta preheat that bad boy.
It gets hot but too much faster.
And we will be back. We're gonna be peeling potatoes and cutting them up and putting them on to cook so we can have mashed potatoes.
You can't have meatloaf without mashed potatoes.
That's right. You gotta have the mashed potatoes. Okay, peeps, we're back. Our meatloaf is done. We've got potatoes cooking to mash. We've got on corn and peas. And this, we used a dicer and diced 1/8 of a clove of garlic.
I don't even know.
It was 2 slivers of garlic and into melted butter. And what we're going to do with it is we're going to dip and flip croissants in it and bake them until they're toasty.
About 5 minutes, probably.
Yeah, not more than 5 or they'll get hard.
It'll take long.
But that way you see how we make homemade garlic butter.
With real garlic.
Yeah, we're using real garlic, not the powder.
Not knocking it. We've used powder. We've used powder plenty of times.
I've used powder all my life. My niece is the one who's got me started on the actual garlic. But you can't beat these crescent rolls. We get them down at Sam's Club. Which these aren't the actual crescent rolls. They've got the bigger ones, which are in a crescent.
Well, they're just mini crescent rolls.
These are mini ones, and I like them better. But their crescent rolls are delicious too.
You know, the big ones that are more like croissant. Croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant.
I'm not French. I just call them croissants.
What's that, the commercial though? She's like, it's actually pronounced croissant. I just came back from Europe.
I like that commercial. I think it's funny. And that's probably the last two you'll get in. Because we're about out of the butter. It's about sopped it all up.
Let's be a couple more. Just getting
That
to
croissant, the garlic croissants are great with meatloaf. It's great with any kind of meat, in my opinion.
croissants are good, period.
Yeah, I like eating them by themselves. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Okay, we're putting them in the oven. And we'll be back when the rest of this meal is done.
And Tammy's here to eat.
And Tammy's here to taste test, and we can't wait to see her response to the green meatloaf.
We'll be back.
Oh, show them the meatloaf before we pause it.
Give me my hand.
Now this is what your meatloaf's going to turn out like if you use the green food coloring. And it doesn't.
From the outside, you can't really tell, but they can't really see the inside at the moment, and hopefully it's in view of the camera. But
and
it's
it
green on the
tastes
inside.
like normal meatloaf.
It's green on the inside. We'll have to show you when she gets here.
Yeah, once she gets here, we'll show you the whole thing.
Inside.
We will be right back. Come in.
You're in for a treat today.
Oh, honey, we got a full meal cooked.
Oh, my God. We're recording.
Now, our royal taste tester has arrived.
Something sure smells good. I can smell it from the driveway.
Oh, honey, you wait till you bite into it.
Don't trick me. There not be fish or something.
It's not fish.
It's not, I promise.
Yeah, we promise, not fish.
It's just some really, really good food.
Your viewers realize that you do try to trick me.
No, I never tried
Only
to
the
trick
once.
you.
Only the once.
We only did that once, and we didn't try to trick you. We told you.
I tried to get her to blindfold you and trick you, but...
Now, those are homemade garlic rolls. Well, the rolls aren't homemade. It's made with homemade garlic butter.
Oh, my
It's
goodness.
meatloaf, baby.
Oh, we talked about that. Yeah. And that's what's smelling so good from the driveway.
It is.
That looks really good. I love your meatloaf pan. With the
Oh,
handles.
don't you just adore that?
Mm-hmm. You got your bell bottoms on today?
Mm-hmm. Does that meatloaf not look great?
It's yours. Oh, okay. Where do you want me to start here?
Start with the meatloaf.
Tell me what all's in this meatloaf.
Just meat and onion soup mix and barbecue sauce.
Why is it green? Green food coloring. Oh my God.
I promise you.
Oh, and
you
it's got
won't taste
it's
the
got a bell pepper and it's got the stovetop stuff.
Okay, it tastes fine.
Babes, we got her. We did it. We got her. We got her. We got her.
I'm like, what is that?
Have a bite.
I'm so mad at you, I'm not sure I want to. I was thinking, did
That
she
was
use
to
bad
die
meat?
for. I was going to say, did
Have
my
they seen how
husband
green
do-
it is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's really green.
Great April Fool's joke, people.
Oh,
I didn't get her for April Fool's.
that rolls good.
Be back next week. Same time, same channel.